Empire by this Rampaned, and welcome back to my Clans of Orsinium campaign. We're going to continue left from last time in the Elder Scrolls Total War mod with the unofficial patch, where right now, Wayrest is at war with us. They are just besieging Evermore, and I don't think we'll be able to hold this unless they give me some time, which I'm going to hope they give me one more turn. I'm going to get one more turn, I can get my forces up here, and I should be able to defend that. And then I believe I need to start trying to push back against them to hit at Wayrest, I feel like, at least, because... Let's see, they do control this city. They can control that. This is a castle, so I could try and push to that castle. If I got a ship, I could try and push on in, take this. That'd be a pretty good place to try and defend from, as I try and gather more forces to bring into bear on them. That might work for us. Also, it was brought up. Where was that again? Looks like... Yeah, Mage's Guild right here. So it's a prerequisite to be able to get the House Shamans, yeah, right here. So we just need the Mage's Guild to be able to build this, but we will be able to actually get our mages soon if I can construct this. So we'll have some sort of mages that will make up for the fact that I have no cav units. So I'm going to be trying to save up money for those if I'm able to, hopefully. Other than that, we do have a little bit more money. I'm going to try and, let's see. You're already recruiting as much as you can. You have a little bit, but I think I need more... I could get 2 units. I can get 1 of each. Oh, no, I can't. I can get you. And that's it. Actually, I'd rather get the archers. So grab that unit. And then let's pass the turn along and try and see, is Wayrest going to attack immediately? I'm going to hope they don't. If they give me a turn, I can hold this. If they assault immediately, we'll do what we can. But I'm going to have to try and reclaim it with my faction leader. Because let's see, they're right after the Forebearers. Yeah, okay, they didn't attack. Okay, they didn't attack. It'd be great if they actually withdrew. I can't tell from here. Not at the moment, at least. Ooh, the King of Wayrest is actually dead right now. Oh, that's perfect. Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. I'm going to say no. I actually don't really want the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuaries because I kind of hate them at times. Because so often it's really difficult to complete the missions and they just kill your family members if you fail. Let's just ignore that for now. I think I'm going to keep saving money. They did pull... They haven't pulled away. Okay, so what we need to do then is gather my forces around here. Wait just one moment, because I do have enough movement for all of you to go join on up with us. There you go. Now let's push you guys back. This army here has no cav, which is good for us. We have 1 cav unit. The captain is this halberdier unit they've got. They do have a couple mages, so I'll have to make sure I focus them down with my archers, but for the most part we should be okay. I'm going to have it so... I'll command you guys myself. I don't really specifically need them all on the map at the same time, so let's command them myself. And then once we push through this army, depends on how much damage we take, if I'm going to have to wait until we get some reinforcements, but I'm going to keep pushing my way towards that castle first. I want to try and take the castle just north of Wayrest, and ideally, I could almost maybe hit that, secure it, and then hit Wayrest. Maybe. That might be pushing it. I do have the ballista, though. This might be possible. I'm going to have to get a new one here, honestly, because this one's just so beat up. Let's grab all of my skirmishers, group you guys up, kind of line up on the hill, and then turn skirmish mode off. Ballista kind of lining up. I'll let you just open fire immediately. And then my infantry. Let's grab all of you guys, form on up in front of my infantry, and then my general kind of like over here. Start the battle. And then I think for you guys, now that I can see adjust you a little bit better, let's kind of go to right there. Are you guys going to advance on me, or are you going to wait? No, they are going to advance. Okay. So let's have it so my cav, you're going to kind of go back around this way. They have no artillery pieces. Nope, they are going to run away. Okay, so let's have it so then, let's take my infantry. Let's move on up this way. Skirmishers as well kind of go along here. Looks like they're just going to keep pulling back, probably to like this hill or this hill back here. Let's just get a little bit closer, and then I can maybe try and use my cav to try and harass them a little bit. Okay, they're just close enough that some of my archers can start opening up. I will let you guys do so. I'm going to have to probably hold off a little bit before we start advancing on them. I only have 1 of you that can shoot them at this point. But let's try and just move up a little bit closer. Kind of about here. Let's kind of rush on in, like right there. And then you guys right about there. Cav, let's get you to run around the side here. Let's say you're still trying to just get in range. So like say about there. You should be able to hit them from that range at that point. Just kind of dancing about. If they're not going to commit to a fight, I might try and send my infantry forward to kind of lock up their skirmishers. My men can very easily hit them at this point now. Oh, shit. Who'd I miss? Somebody's not in their spot that they're supposed to be, but that should be okay. General, keep making your way over here. You're kind of... Yeah, there you are. They're not even advancing in, so I think we'll be okay just leaving this gap here for right now. And now just unload on them. Yeah, that's what I want to see. So let's see. The captain of their force is this unit back here. So I'm going to try and have you kind of wait back here. And then the crossbow specifically try and focus him. You and you both try and shoot him, as you're my best skirmishers that we have. Everybody else just kind of blanket statement, give them some shots at their skirmishers. It's like, oh, the mages are right over here. Yep, definitely. Breton apprentices right there. And then do they have any more apprentices right there? Open up on them. Cav, get over here. The general is almost dead. Let's try and harass them with my cav a little bit to get you guys to stop firing. Oh, most of their guys have already broken. Oh, beautiful. Okay, infantry, let's just have you guys be aggressive, honestly, at this point. Most of their forces have shattered already. Yeah, half the enemy army is dead. Nice. Let's see, archers are holding. Pull out of their cav. Let's have you kind of go about over here. And then just start trying to run them down, whatever's still breaking. Oh, that's fine. He's just a cat. Yeah, because now we just need to start running them down at this point. Most of them are shattered. Yeah, 70% are already done. Yeah. Let me just run the rest of them down. That battle went way better than I was hoping. So now, let's make sure that I just need to get I'd say get one more ballista, and then some ships around here. And then we're going to make our way forward and start trying to push on into Wayrest. I'm going to try and ignore the land they have specifically around Hammerfell. And I want to basically take just the castle that they have, Gudavon, and Wayrest itself. Those two cities are the prime targets I want. The castle because it's going to be very useful for defense, and Wayrest itself because that's going to be just a very wealthy region for us. So we'll try and claim those in order. It just depends on how many layers that castle is. I need at least 2 ballistas, because I can barely break down one gate right now with 1 ballista, and this one's a little damaged. So let's execute all of you. Actually, probably should have just tried to ransom. But here, you guys are a bit upset. Try and recruit another unit around here, if you can. Get some more priests. And I can try and get some ships. I can queue you guys up. It'd take 3 turns, at least, to get one of you. I think that's okay. Let's try and do that. And then, do I have any other ballistas around here I can send over this way? I've got you guys, which I might grab from there, because I don't think I have anybody else that has ballistas right now. No, just that one location. Okay, so let's grab these units. Bring you up over towards Evermore. It'll take you 2 turns anyways to get over there, so we can basically wait until they get here. One more turn after that, we'll then at least have 1 ship. Then we can make our way over. I don't think there's any other settlements right around here. In the meantime, I might actually go over here. Yeah, okay, let's do that. So I have a mission over here, which will allow me to get some money and some guild rank units. So I will go over this way. Let's try and kill these guys off. Oh, there's Restless League in there. I might lose a little bit more than I'd like, but I think we'll try and push on in there, take those guys out, and get that money in those troops. We can keep gathering more men around Evermore in the meantime, while we're trying to gather those ships together. Let's see, I've got some guys over here. Let's send you over to Evermore as well. Orsinium, you're still trying to wait until you can train that unit. I will grab another ballista around here just in case. And then SHARNHELM's moving.
We have nothing to say to one another.
If SHARNHELM moves towards these cities, I have to actually keep moving north. If they don't, who are they at war with again? Undead, me, Valenwood, Palantine, and Thalmor. I wish they're at war with Hafengar. I wish that was the case, but that is not. So if they do, I might have to just keep moving north, honestly. I might have to keep moving north up this way to try and deal with that army, and then I can hit Faerun, because Faerun is going to be very weak if I take out that one force. So that's what we might actually have to do, but for right now at least, let's gather forces around Evermore, try and get some ships, because I still want to hit over here. Wayrest itself has a decent stack. Just a bunch of infantry, though.
Your orders, sire.
That's not bad. That is not bad. Okay. But just to keep moving all of these forces forward, and the turn, and then just kind of see what's going on with SHARNHELM. I'm expecting them to try and siege one of my cities around here, up north. So I think I might have to ignore that dungeon contract, sadly. make my way up, and deal with this SHARNHELM army.
You have a death wish?
And then we can make our way over to deal with Wayrest. Code Army. Oh, damn it. Who was it? It was the one that was right outside. Damn it. Was that the one that had the ballista? Yes, it fucking was. Damn it. I hate this. Okay. Let's see. So up here...
Attack me again, and I'll hunt
They're not attacking my armies just yet. But I do think I should try and make my way over there. Wormcult Hideout for Skaven. I kind of want to grab that, but I kind of want to wait as well. Let's hold off on that for right now. Because over here, I first want to get the Shaman Huts. Let's grab the Shaman Huts now that we have enough money for that. And Infernal Reports, not doing the worst in regard with all that. Ooh, hey, you actually got some stuff for alchemy now. Nice! I'd have to actually have you outside the city for a couple turns to try and get you some alchemic ingredients. You got now have a Mortar and Pestle. And honestly, I think if you are outside, it actually... Oh, it makes less money. Does it grow faster? But it doesn't matter for the growth of this area. Okay, that's fine though. But yeah, we'll hold off on Skaven for right now. Let's see. I will have it so...
What is it?
Give me another one of these archers. Have one of them at least stay there. I'll group up with you. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. Depending on what you do next turn, depends if I'm going for you or if I'm going for this. If you make your way back towards Faerun, I will go for the dungeon contract. If you guys make your way over towards any of my cities, I'm going to kill you, push on up, take Faerun, because then I can actually have this under my control. Wayrest does have a little bit of land forces up here. I'll have to make sure I try and deal with them at some point. And then just keep moving all you guys around here. So we got around here. Got another priest around you guys. They are a little bit happier. That's good. Because now it's at 51%. That's pretty good. Because what I might do is, if we take Faerun, then we can make our way over, push into Norvolk, the city I started around, take that, and then push down into Gaudavan from there. I think that would probably be the best way to go about it. Oh, also, I do like that there was another name suggestion for Scourgeborough, so let me go grab that. That was on my Discord, actually, from Dr. E. And henceforth it shall now be Kraska Tuzum. And henceforth it shall be Krazak Tum. I like it. I like the sound of that. It's supposed to mean, what was it again? It meant Summit Death. I like that. So I think that's a good name for it. More fitting of orcs. I love that we have so many cities like this now that just sound more orcish. What are we going to name Evermore is the question, I wonder. Because, like, I love all the other namings that we've had so far for them, but, like, what the fuck do we name Evermore, I wonder? I know there was a whole comment that Patrick Robinson had earlier in my Discord. But, like, where the name for land comes from in Elder Scrolls lore, and how we could almost have that be, like, if we want to rename our kingdom. That's something I might do. Although I might just keep it as the kingdoms of... Actually, I can't rename my kingdom unless I'm in a hot seat, right? I believe I can only rename my faction if I'm in a hot seat. It might be different, though, actually, with the unofficial patch. I am not sure about that. I'm certain Yaldi might randomly be commenting if that is a thing because of the unofficial patch in the comments. I really appreciate when he adds in little things like that that I kind of gloss over sometimes with the features of the unofficial patch, because I am way too bad about deciding to actually read the chat patch notes. I know they exist. I just always forget to read them. It's more fun to find out in-game what's different anyways, as opposed to just reading the very dry patch notes at times. So, SHARNHELM, what the hell are you doing? Where did they go? That army's got to be hiding in one of the forests somewhere. Oh, I don't like that. Because let's see, I've got like... I could do this right now. Yeah, I can hit this area right now if I want.
Shall we get moving?
That concerns me that I don't know where they are. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep recruiting some more units around here. Around these areas that I have. And then I say... Also, there be more cav units? There are some more cav units around here. Okay. So if we lose enough men, I will have that available. Let's make sure, just to double check, just to make sure that we actually have a movement. Let's go over here and complete this dungeon contract. So go right there, and then right there. I don't think we actually need the ballista, technically, because of the way these are set up. They do have the Restless League archers. Thankfully, only 2 of them. Still, they've got some pretty good archers in here. The General's Bodyguard is an elite desert marksman. So they've got some pretty good archers in here. I have plenty more than them, but I think we should be able to get rid of these Red God pirates. And hopefully we get some pretty good units from completing this gunning contract. Oh, shit, I forgot to do... It was brought up last time that before I do these dungeon contracts, one thing I should try and do is jack up my taxes. Because then the amount of money I make will actually increase and should give me more for the missions, which I should have done. Again, let's see. Yeah, there's nothing there, so let's get all my forces. Let's get B all on this one side. Grab all of my skirmishers, all of you, skirmish mode off. We at least have plenty of you guys. Just make sure you guys turn off skirmish mode if you have it. Plus, you're good there. Because they usually will just kind of go back to the city center, and I'll have to just go deal with them then. That's perfect for us. Just group all of you guys together, start the battle. Yeah, they are. So what we're going to do is... the way that it's set up, yeah, it's right here. So what we're going to do is I'll split up. Some of my forces are going to go this way. So about half of you go over here. Half of you go over here. Same thing with my skirmishers. About half of you over here. And half of you on the other side. And we're going to try and surround the city center. And then... oh, they are sending some units out. What unit is this? That's their cav. So that should be you guys. You try and run on up. I think you can easily defeat those units. So we can have you try and intercept those units and get rid of them for me. I'll have all my infantry kind of rush forward. My archers, I'll have you kind of try and, if you can, shoot them as soon as they're in range, which they aren't at the moment. Hopefully this is the only unit they're going to actually bring forward against us, and then everybody else will kind of wait in the city center, as I want to make sure... oh, they've got the Restless League here, shit. Ballista, if you can, I need you to hit this unit. If you can hit those guys, I need you to do that. I'm going to have my archers... yeah, those guys are destroying those cav units. My archers need to try and shoot the Restless League if we can. Oh no, those are normal... no, never mind. Those are the normal Restless League. It's a little awkward when the normal infantry are described as that instead of as archers. Or just infantry, I mean. So it's like you kind of all run back here. Just kind of form on up. Ballista, stop firing for a second, please. I don't want you to shoot my own men while they're trying to run through there. Number-wise, 1 to 4, not bad. Trying to get back there. There we go. That's a 1. Yeah, because these are just the infantry units, so those are fine. I wouldn't mind my archers shooting them, as they are still a good infantry unit. So if we can kind of unload on them, that'd be perfect. You guys shoot them? Not from that angle. Just get a little bit closer. How about there? Yeah, that's good enough. That's close enough they can actually unload, start doing some damage to these guys. So far, these are the only units they brought forward so far, which is good. I will have my cav kind of pull on back. You're not supposed to be in melee fight combat right now. This does not bode well, though, with the fact that I have to use my ammo up on these infantry right now. They are kind of running away, though. These mercenaries are about to die here. Yeah, General, help out. These mercenaries are about to break soon. They're wavering. As soon as we push through them, then we can properly split my forces the way I wanted to. They do have some guys over here. Like, what do they have over here? Because they don't have all the units in the city center right now. Infantry, those are some of their archers. So some of their archers are over here. Looks like just one. Yeah, looks like just one of them. So one of them's over there. I just have to be very careful about letting those guys shoot. If those archers get to unload on me, they can do quite a bit of damage. Let's kind of continue going about the way I wanted to. So 4 of you are going to go over here. Again, with half of my archers. So right there and right there. Other infantry units, same deal. Oh, you're already pushing. Oh, General, get back here. Go back there, man. I know you're eager. I know you're eager to satiate your bloodlust, but you must wait. You must have patience. Rest of my skirmishers over this way. Those are actual... no, those are just the infantry units again. Okay, so I will have it so. Try and line up here. Kind of right there. And then right there. You guys run to position. You guys, I think, can run into position as well. I want to get you guys into your spots as quickly as possible, so we can just start unloading on them from multiple angles. Same with all of you. Kind of go right here, and then right here. I'm going to bring my ballista over this way, too, because they have a pretty good line of sight from this angle. Then my general and my cav go here. It's 3 to 17. They've only got the 3 archers, which hopefully, with the amount of archers I have, I can unload on these guys and slaughter them pretty quickly. And then the infantry will hopefully just kind of stay around there and be pin cushions. So we've got one of their elite marksmen. You guys are making your way over. Yeah, you're almost in position. Kind of forming up. Archers, how you guys doing? Yeah, you're almost in position. I just need to get you guys there before they start opening up on you guys. They are kind of in our way here, or just about to be. Okay, so I need to slow this down. Let's have you all charge this elite desert archer unit, and the rest of you guys kind of forming up right there. Don't want to get into melee combat with them, but let my infantry start fighting them. So some of you kind of go around the side. Some of you go around the side here. So, and then... So, this is their general, too. So as soon as you're dead, we should have a much better chance to break you guys. You all... Can you not shoot their archers here? Because these are the actual archers now at this point, right? There. No, you guys can't get close enough. Can't get close enough from that angle. That's okay. Let's move everybody up this way, though. So I can move you all right here. And then these are the archers that we've got. So you all go about there and there. Ballista, you're almost in position. I'll have you open up as soon as you're there. Enemy general, he's at 117. He's slowly dying. He is losing there. These units I hate just can't hit the city center at this point in time. Neither can you, even with how close you are. Okay, let's get a little bit closer. Let's go about 2 right there. And then the rest of you right about there. Because I need you to start opening up on the other archer units they have, who are not doing anything at the moment, which I'm okay with. Because, like, right here, yeah, open up there. On the archers unit specifically. They've lost now about almost 1/4 of their army. Are they starting to return fire? No. Okay, the enemy general's almost dead. There we go. So now he's dead. So he's now out of the picture. This unit should hopefully break, and then I can move the rest of my archers up a little bit closer so you can properly start trying to shoot them. So let's kind of line up here, and then take my infantry, kind of forming up right in front of them. Number wise, they've lost about half their army at this point. My ballista is opening up as well, and now I'm just going to use up all my ammo until we decide to start advancing in on them, because these are some pretty good units. They are far better. Like, let's look at the stats for the infantry. I didn't show that before. Yeah, 15 attack, 17 defense. They also have a bonus in desert. We're not in desert right now. The other unit was the archers. Even they have a 12 attack, which is kind of ridiculous. What happened to the mercenary units? I know they had them in here. Did they all die? They might have all died. But even still, comparing those to, like, some of my units, like, my defense is pretty good, but, like, my attack is way lower than theirs. Okay, and now at this point, you guys have lost enough men. I think I'm going to start moving my forces forward. So let's have you guys start kind of advancing in around this side, casually walk forward. The rest of you kind of casually walk up this way. Because now that their general's dead, we should be able to just kind of push on into them, capture the city center, and finish this off. Because I might have to actually just capture the city center with the quality they have of their troops. Because we have plenty of time now at this point. Ballista, you can stop firing for now. Now we just need to, let's see, a lot of them are eager. I'm going to bring my general over here as well to help out. These units I would hope would maybe break and flee, but I don't think that's going to happen. So let's just have you guys at least help out over here. One of you just stay kind of around here. Or actually, I can have you help out in melee as well. I'll have my archers, actually. You guys kind of loop around the side here. And then I'll have it so you're the ones that are watching over the city center in case my guys fall outside of it. So I go there and there. And so it's either we now kill everybody, or we capture the city center. Either one. There we go. So, didn't lose that many men. I lost about 15-16% of my forces. That's not bad, actually. I'm pretty okay with that, and I'm going to get some new units as well from completing this mission. I'm still kind of annoyed that I forgot to increase my taxes. I don't think it would have made that much of a difference, sadly, but it could have been the difference between another unit and not having enough money for any more. So, now I'm just kind of curious what kind of units we'll get, because I don't think it's specified, because it said we'll be able to recruit the Fighters Guild units. But also, we'd be getting some units as well. I wonder if they're Fighters Guild units, or if they're units tied to my faction. That, I'm not sure about. Because now we've taken it, and I think it's next turn is when we actually get the money and the troops. So actually, should I have time to try and increase my taxes? I don't know if I'm going to want to do that right now, though. Because I would love, like, I can probably do it a little bit more on some cities. Like here, I can increase the taxes a little bit around here. You guys I can't here. New Orsinium's already in high taxes, but I can bring you to very high taxes. I can't increase the taxes here, or here. These are all castles. This area I can quite a bit more. I don't want to... I'm going to be changing y'all back, but yeah. Increase my taxes a little bit more here. Can't there. This area I can't. I actually don't have many areas I can increase the taxes on, actually, now that I think about it. Okay. Well, let's keep bringing you guys into Evermore again. Just keep bringing more forces around here to watch over this area. Just keep trying to train what units we have around there. And then let's merge those together, and I'm down 1 unit, which basically what I'm going to do then is let's grab you, take you out of there, and grab this cav unit, because we need a bit more cav. We'll keep making our way up around here and try and figure out where that army is possibly, or I'll just make my way straight to Faerun and claim it. Because once we have Faerun, then we've actually got a pretty nice hold over here. We'll then make our way down this way to try and hit Norvulk. I might have it so we make a tiny little force that will be used with these ships to go try and strike at the castle, possibly? Like, I could do that. I don't need to use my faction leader for that if we want to. And of course the game decides to crash. I just redid this, took this back again. Didn't take as many casualties this time, so I didn't get the cav unit this time. That's fine. But I will still, again, try and gather a force together. Small little elite force I think we can try and send towards Gaudabon. Keep gathering more men around there. Actually, should gather some more around Skaven. We'll just have you try and retrain what you have right around here for now. And you're about to have Ballista Towers, so you might not have to worry as much for right now. Other units, I want to grab you, gain some more archers around here. Still don't know why I can't retrain these Stronghold archers. Like, hopefully in like 10 turns I'll be able to see if it's just that. But before, I know I never had the chance to. Grab those units though, get some more guys here. And then I think that should be good. I will bring this ballista down. Let's see, I might bring you up this way. I'll bring you up to the stronghold there. Bring you up there, as I might need a replacement for my faction leader's current ballista that he has, given how much damage it's taken. Again, I'll keep trying to send you up towards Faerun. It's about another 3 turns until you're up there. Kind of check on and what's going on with those guys. So we'll take that. Maybe I'll find that other full stack army. I don't know where it went. It's got to be just hidden somewhere in the forests around these regions. They might now decide to attack my lands. Oh, there they are. There you are. Oh, that's perfect. Because now, you should actually fail there. That is a castle with ballista towers. I was able to build the ballista towers in time, so they should not be able to push in there. If they do, I can take it back. So now we can just bring my faction leader up that way, as he was going anyways. And if they attack me before I get there, then I should be able to delay them and deal some damage. If not, my faction leader can then just mop up that army, keep pushing to Faerun. I'm going to gather some more forces around Morkel Stronghold and the other stronghold. It just gets more men around there, gather them around Faerun, and we're going to get ready to attack it. I could actually just start sieging Faerun right now with a small army. I could do that, and then just have it so that my faction leader will deal with this force first. You can try and deal with them. And then once we have Faerun under our control and kill these armies off, that's when we're going to be making our way towards Wayrest. Ooh, King of Skyrim is dead. Interesting. Okay, so, yeah, faction leader, keep making your way around here. So if they assault us this turn, I should... they do have ballistas, though. We do have ballista towers. This should be... Is this multi-layered? I can't remember if this is a multi-layered castle. I think it is. So they might be able to hold there on their own. So right around here, though, I think... Yeah, it's only got one guy. Yeah, let's do this. I won't be able to get there in 1 turn, though. I can start making my way over there, though. So let's make you go over that way. Grab some more men to gather around in Morkel Stronghold. Let's get some more men around here. Also, let's now lower the taxes back down to what they were. Because let's see. Mission failed? Yeah, that one we know about. Why? Oh, Indural's dead. Okay. Wait, why did I not... Let's see, the Desert assigned you a contract. There is a dangerous group spreading death and violence across the land. They are based in the dungeon and has to find them and eliminate them. Oh, damn it! That's... I went for the wrong one. Fuck. That's why. Damn it. Oh, I'm already moving past it anyways. That's fine. We'll just fail that. I kind of misremembered which one it was. Ooh! Alchemy formula invisibility. What does that do? So let's see. So, Torchbook Thorax, Whitecap, Dragon Thorn. Only through 1 through 3. On high levels, the formula will not work anymore because the character will not be using formulas to create more power potions. Interesting. What does that do? I guess I have to find the ingredients to figure that out. Huh. Okay, I'll have to have you try and go about and just sit around outside the city at some point. Around here, let's see. I think I'm going to try and get you... Do I not have the Temple of Malakath? Oh, no, I do have the first level one, at least. Let's get the better mines, I'd say, right around here. Grab that. Recruitment, war declared. Forebearers and Somerset Isles. Oh, okay. That's fine with me. And then I have a little bit more money. I'm going to grab some more stuff. Let's see. You can't retrain anything around there. I can get some more around here. Next turn, you'll be able to strike that. And next turn, I'll be able to actually siege you guys. Perfect. Oh, actually. Let's see. This area right now is growing 3 with you. And, oh, 3 with you, without you, too. Okay. You know what? I'm going to bring you up here. I'm going to start using my faction heir as a general. It's been a while that I've only been using just my faction leader. I think it's time for my faction heir to shine. I can't actually see my family tree, which is kind of sad. But then again, I think it's primarily because we're kind of a horde faction, and that's the reason why. Okay, so you guys are going to assault before we're ready. Okay, so as long as this is a multi-layered castle, which I believe it is, I think we at least have 2 layers, we should be able to delay them and get a bit of damage on it. Then, we might actually be able to just even completely destroy them. There's no general in here, it's just captains. So, we can try and do what we can here to reduce their numbers so that my faction leader has a bit of an easier time. It is multi-layered. Yes, it is. Okay, so they're all coming from over here. They do have their artillery pieces. They'll probably just destroy some wall sections. I'm going to have it so what we'll do is, let's have it so... archers... Let's have you guys do this, since you're a little bit faster. I'm going to have it so you guys will stay out here, right there, and right there. Turn the towers on for these outer layers first. You guys can sit up properly, please. So, kind of do that. Sit up there. All of my infantry kind of just wait back here. Trying to see what they're going to do. So, just kind of go right there. I'll have it so my archers will just stay here until they move on up with any equipment they have. Try and have the towers active. As soon as they get a bit too close, then we'll kind of run away and go back to the city center. Basically, I want to use you guys since you're a little bit faster than my infantry. They do have those catapults. They're doing a lot more damage than I like. I don't think we're going to be able to get that many kills from these towers out here. I'm going to start moving you guys back around this way now. Basically, I'm just hoping that we'll be able to try and hit any rams they decide to try and use. Oh, did they seriously not break it? Oh, awesome. 3% away from breaking that wall section. Are you guys just readjusting, or are you just not using them anymore? No, it kind of... You're actually bringing everything else up now. Okay, so let me move my archers back to where they were. I need to get these towers back on active. I need to make sure that they only have maybe the ladders survive, because the siege towers and ram I should be able to destroy. Then I think the ladders, they'll either go right here, or they'll go right here. I'll have one of you kind of go up here. This is where I'm expecting them to drop those troops off when they try and assault the final layer. Here they go. So this ram I'm expecting will be destroyed fairly easily, given the amount of time we have. That's 12%. Come on. 18, 25, 31. Come on, you guys can do it. 50%, 60. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's destroyed. They have one more. Yeah, they only have one more. They have one more ram, and then one siege tower, and then just the ladders and the artillery pieces that they've got. This will be pretty easy to destroy as well. It depends on where they send the siege tower, if I can easily destroy it. Seems like they're not saying it just yet. Okay, rams have failed. Ladders and siege tower are now making their way forward. I think I can basically just ignore them now at this point. I don't think we're going to be able to really stop the siege tower. That's fine. It can't get into the second layer anyways. Let's now just pull my skirmishers back now at this point, as we're not going to be able to do anything to the ladders. They'll use the ladders, get the walls down, and then I think they'll try and take them back and use them further inside. But for right now, let's pull my men back and just hold the final layer. So they wasted all their time practically. Now I'm just going to try and see what damage my archers can do before the battle is over. We've been able to at least kill 10% for sure. I think we might be able to get it up to 20. No, never mind, not up to 20 in the amount of time we have left. Maybe up to 15 with the amount of time we have now at this point in time. They're trying to use their siege equipment instead of just walking on in with their ladders. Which, guys, you should have just used the ladders. You should just grab the ladders, rush on in. You've had a far better chance to push on in instead of this way. But I'll take it. Getting 300 free kills on the enemy while my faction leader is just right outside of here, so he can finish them off. Now they've only got about 1,500 guys. I can kill that army, and I actually have my heir. He can take Faerun for us. I don't have to have my faction leader focus on Faerun. He can just focus on taking this army out. So he can just kill this army, then just immediately turn back around, get some more reinforcements, and make his way down towards the settlement that Wayrus controls north of Galvadon. I think that's what we'll do instead, and I'll have it so that my faction heir, maybe it's time to give him an army, and let him lead our forces against SHARNHELM. Like, we're doing okay with our economy. Damn it. Don't mean to, like, bitch slap my mic. We're doing okay with our economy. Not well enough, I think, to maybe field 2 full stack armies, but we're getting there. Because, like, right now, I can have it so my faction heir, he'll take Faerun, he can start that siege up there and take that. And I do have a little bit of a navy up here, so we could get him an army and have him push on into SHARNHELM once I have my faction leader going down towards Wayrest. Because I think once we take Wayrest, then I'll definitely have enough money that I can actually try and field 2 full stack armies. As it's right now, I'm kind of at like a stack and a half, kind of, at this point in time right now, with how much money I've got. I know it's going a little bit better now that we're starting to build up Skaven. Also, I haven't gotten any suggestions on what we should name Skaven. I'm just curious on what that should be named. Faerun, at least, I do have a name for that, because that's one of the cities we want for the clan titles. So that one I do have a name for once we take it. I can't remember which one that one was. I think it was just Faerun Stronghold, actually. I think that's all it was. Yeah, just double check. It is Faerun Strong. Okay, because right now, actually, yeah, 5,000. 5,000 not that bad. Okay, but yeah, no, let's go in here. Let's try and finish this army off. Now we've done a little bit of damage to it. So we can finish the job with my faction leader here. And then I can start sieging Faerun this turn. I'll probably wait until my faction heir gets up there, then assault it, because I don't have a captain in there, and that assault could be horrendous. Possibly. Also, I want to try and give him a chance to try and gain some experience. So I'll wait until he can actually assault it. Let's grab all of my skirmishers, group you all together. You guys all up. And then my infantry as well. It's going to go right there. And then right here. Also, I love that all these armies right now that I've been facing Breton forces have, like, no cav right now. That's, like, one thing they can have a huge amount of, and I love that they have, like, none of it. So let's have it so you guys turn fire arrows off. Are they going to advance on me, or are they going to chill there? It seems like they are advancing. Kind of. Let's move my infantry a little bit over here, and my archers as well. Try and convince them to advance over to us. I might have to use my cab to try and hit them. Like this unit over here. You're kind of isolated. You are the catapult. I think I'll hit you. So let's have you hit them with that cav unit. That might be enough to convince you guys to advance over to me, because I do want to have it so you guys can focus your attention on me instead. They didn't have a ton of archers. They do have a couple ballistas that I will have to be careful of, that if they unload on me. I just see all infantry. You've hit the catapult now. They are at 25, was it? Oh, that's right. Yeah, pull out of there. Oh, that's like half my cav. Yeah, pull out of there, guys. Pull out of there. Is that enough to convince them to advance onto me? No. Damn it. Okay, let's move up a little bit closer. I'll advance onto them a little bit more. I need to get closer because of the range difference, but kind of go there and there. My ballista kind of move a little bit closer yourself. And then my general, I'll have you move to about here. There's the catapult. Let's go after the catapult once again. They've only got 9 guys now at this point. Archers, can you still fire at this point? No, you can't. Infantry, I'll have you keep moving up a little bit more. Keep advancing right there. Archers, only a couple of you can open fire right now. I'll move up a little bit closer to about here, I'd say. Cav is trying to distract the catapult once again. Not going to be able to kill them given where you're at right now, but just kind of pull away from them. Please don't die. I'll have you guys stay away from now. You're not going to be able to really do much. There's only 9 of you now at this point. There we go. Now they're opening up. 3 to 4 so far. Not bad. Sometimes a little bit. I'm going to have my general... Oh.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and
so my general kind of running up over here to try and flank some of these units. Number-wise, 9 to 10, 7 to 10. They only have 2 archers, it looks like. Crossbow, archer... No, 2 crossbows, and then they have their ballistas. My ballista trying to target theirs. I'll try and have my general kind of go around this side and see if he can go up here and kill the archers, possibly. Number-wise, 10 to 14. Not the best so far. The enemy captain is over here. He's one of the men-at-arms. So it shouldn't take us that long to kill him, ideally. I don't have a really good way to stop you. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take 2 of you. It's kind of running over to the side here. You're going to try and flank them a little bit. My general's bodyguard, you're going to try and run on up here and try and hit their archers. Then I can try and take some of you over to the side here. Try and get you over here so you can kind of flank them and shoot them in the back. General, go up towards those archers there. You 2 line up right about here. Cav, I'm going to try risking you again on the catapult to get him to stop firing. There's only 6 of him, so hopefully a charge from you guys should do them in. They do feel like they're losing 18 to 22. They do feel shaken. I just need to kill somebody of importance. Which at the moment, the captain's still about here somewhere. Which I think... Let's try this one. It's one of the swordsmen. That I know. Oh, that hurt. Ah, yeah, I hit my own guys. I'll try and shoot back here, see if that will be enough. Then let's move you 3 to about here. Then open up on these guys. My general's doing quite a bit of damage now. Some of their men are running away. Some of those crossbowmen are at least. Where'd you go? These guys haven't broken yet. Those guys are moving straight up onto you. Shoot them, please. Some of their men seem to be wavering and running away, but not fully just yet. All of you, I think, can now open up on these halberds. This unit is opening up on or fighting them already. Can't properly flank them. This unit's broken. Let's have you now kind of run them down, my cav. Archers, let's have you, instead of trying to focus on their captain specifically, let's just have you focus down... Oh, actually, it looks like it's this swordsman. You, and can you guys hit him too? Because it was this swordsman right here. You guys can't hit him from where you're at, so I'll have my other archers focus them down. This unit's broken. Perfect. Then I'm going to move you closer. So let's have you go right there. This unit is free. Let's have you kind of running up here and flank them. 25 to 44. Let's have you... How many minutes yet? He's at 61. Keep firing him. Melicav, is there anybody else that's running away? There's some guys back here. So try and chase those units down. My general's only lost like 1 unit so far. 26 to 49. So have to be careful he's not shot at by like the catapult or something there. Okay, those units are breaking there. I'll try and have you keep firing on these units still. There's a lot of those guys breaking. Infantry, I think I can just tell you to be aggressive at this point. Some of them are starting to run away. Oh, he's running? Oh, he's running.
Press onward and break the
if he's running, then I definitely want everybody to start running them down. Because at this point, they've all shattered. There we go. Okay, so these guys are now out of the way. Now I can have it so that my faction leader here, I'm going to have him just replenish his forces, gather some more men together, and we'll start pushing our way down towards Wayrest. Because I believe I can leave the rest of the stuff up here to my faction heir. He can start trying to claim Faerun, and he will try and gather forces to make his way over to Sharnhelm. I'm wondering if I could convince the Empire to sell me Port Dun. Because that's the one city they have around here that I'm going to want. But I don't necessarily want to take that from them. I do have a decent amount of money. I might try and offer to buy that, possibly. If I piss it off, if I convert it heavily to Malakath first, to try and just anger the populace, it might be good. Oh, goddamn, I need to remember that I'm trying to, or I need to try, to offer ransom still. I keep forgetting to do that. So let's have you go to Faerun, start sieging this area, and you'll kind of be waiting until my faction heir is over there, which I've got some more reinforcements I'll grab with mercenaries. Kind of go over there, and there's a little bit more. I can get some more mountain orcs as well. So grab them. That should be enough for this force. And then I've got this ballista here. I should actually just give that over to you. Yeah, make your way over here. Try and have them join up with you. I'm down 3 units. Where do I want to grab those units? Because I might just grab them from here, because I can just send them up this way. I think some of you are just keep trying to retrain these units that we have around here. Let's gather together in Evermore. I can have it so let's start just moving my faction leader down this way. And what I'll do is they will kind of, I'll drop them off, have them walk on up here and regroup with us. That should work. because we don't need a full stack army in Evermore to defend it. It's nice to have, but we don't need a full stack. And around here, I do need to get some more men around here if I can, possibly at some point. You've got some excess troops. Let's see, mines or roads right now? Which one takes us time? This one takes time. Let's get the roads. That should give us a little bit more trade around here as well, and movement. I'll gladly take that. This region here, I definitely need to get the better garrison quarters. Grab that for us. And then I think that's it for this turn. I've got some more men.
Shall we get moving?
Let's have you make your way up towards Morgul's Stronghold and towards Varun. I need to give a proper army to my faction heir. But with that many guys I have in Evermore, I can definitely have 2 full stack armies as long as I don't have to worry about having a fully stocked garrison in like Evermore or in Skaven. So I can try and take some of the guys I have in Evermore, basically use them as a way to reinforce my faction leader, I'd say. And then I will slowly but surely kind of give over troops to my faction heir to give him a full stack. Oh, I'm not doing that. It's mainly construction, though. Let's see. This merchant, though, let's keep trying to send you over and see how much money we can get. I don't think we're going to get much from this ebony, but I'm mainly going to be trying to make your way over there. Let's check this one first. Because let's see, how are you doing over here? Yeah, still 239. You haven't improved all that much. And more, just campaigning other lands. Is that army right next to us? Yeah, it is. Let's see. What are the chances right now? Not the best. I think we might wait a little bit longer to try and get this built up. Are you seriously not able to group up with us?
There's a freedom the roads give you.
That's
the
weird.
stronghold
Okay.
is not.
Try and do that. I can almost get some men to move up from here, possibly to reinforce you. Let's grab some men here. My faction leader, though, let's have you keep making your way down around this way. So like right down there. And then, so what we're going to do is, again, you're down 3 units. There aren't any cav units right around here for right now. That's okay. Let's grab... These Stronghold Militia are not the best defensively. They have higher attack, but less defense. I'd say you, and you.
What is it?
Let's put you onto my boat. Drop them off here. And you go sit about here again. That is a Wayrest Navy. That would destroy me. Keep making your way around this way to go try and regroup with us. Basically, you'll be able to hit them next turn. Then I can have it so you'll just regroup with us after the fact. I might need to send more men, honestly. Hostilities ceased. Redoran and Tamriel. Tamriel really likes me, too, right now. Wayrest doesn't like me all that much. Where are all my priests again? So I've got... Oh, I've got a ton around here. Oh, I should remember to send you over to join up with my faction leader. Let's try and do that. Let's try and send all of you guys over this way. I think what we're going to try and do is send you over here to Port Dun. Try and have you piss off this region, and then we'll just gather a bunch of money together and try and bribe the Empire to give me that over. Give that over to me. So you keep going your way over this way. You'll try and regroup with them. Keep eating some more men there. And then I think... Yeah, that's good for now. I think... Ooh. Oh, hello. Let's send some more men over to Skaven at this point in time. I still can't retrain those units. I should be able to soon. Joffrey, hopefully you won't be able to push on in there with the forces I've got right now. I'm going to try and... I might just send these guys without the ballista. Try and send the men over there to help out. I might send some from over here as well. Right, let's send some of you, just have a little bit more. Because it seems like they're not focusing all of their attention on Evermore. They are kind of splitting their focus a little bit. If the towers are working, which, knowing my nut luck, they're not, Skaven should be safe. But I don't trust that fact that I've had it so that... Even though I have Blitz Towers built in the city, it never works for some reason in this mod. Cities just stop working with their Blitz Towers. Castles always work, but cities are a little bit iffy. No, no, no. Don't you fucking dare. How dare you try and stab my faction leader? How dare you try and kill King Gathron, the Mighty? Oh. I hate that I know spies. I have no spies that I can try and grab and put in his army to try and deter them from assassinating him. So I have to just hope he's ballsy enough that he doesn't lose to an assassin, hopefully. How dare you. How dare you. I'm definitely going to try and make it so I get my faction heir to start pushing on SHARNHELM for their insolence in trying to assassinate his current High Chieftain. Let's see. So you guys are riding in Skaven. Why? Is it really that pissed off? Seriously, why is it so pissed off? Religious unrest is not that bad. Okay, we'll try and grab that. I'm gonna actually upgrade the Malakath altar right now, try and recruit some more men around here. I have some more reinforcements on their way over here. Thankfully, those other units pulled back. Let's have you make your way over here, you as well, and then you two. Hopefully, we'll be fine for one more turn. Is it better with or without the gem? It is the same. It doesn't really do anything. But hopefully they'll be okay. I'm going to repair this. That'll help a little bit. Try and repair that. And we are still trying to convert them as best as we can. Mission failed. Yes, I know, because I accidentally went for the wrong one. Let's see. You're sieging over here. But I think now that we've got all of these forces around here... Why? Ah, that's so stupid. Can I push you back? Okay, what we'll probably do... I think... Captain Bridwell... Because I've actually got multiple battles I have prepared right now. If you don't run... Ah, perfect. So I have 2 fights I want to do. So this one... That's actually a pretty big army. Can you get anywhere closer? No. But...
Shall we get moving?
Let's see if I got some mercenaries. I can get some more mountain works. They've got a little bit of cav. I'm glad the general's bodyguard... Oh my fucking god, game! I was trying to say is I'm glad that most of the general's bodyguard for them are infantry units. I think the same for you guys as well. I just want to double check that. It is a infantry general's bodyguard for Wayrus as well. Let's hold off on that for just one second, because again, I think we're going to be saving that for the next video. I think both of these battles are rather important, and I want to make sure we have proper time for them. Let me at least keep moving my spy priests over here to try and start converting everything around Port Dun, as hopefully they can be convinced to sell me the city, maybe. Like, keep making your way over here. Just all of you try and make your way over this way. Maybe have some of you go over this way, but I think this is a pretty good place to end this video for now, because we now have it so that we have 2 battles ready. I'll attack this one first, try and kill you guys off outside of the settlement first, and then I can actually assault Faroon. Basically, I can actually have it so you can just pull off the siege, because as long as I get to have this ballista, we'll be able to assault Faroon. But I think I'll be able to save that for the next video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, let me know down in the comments down below. I love hearing what you guys have to say about this campaign, any other thoughts you have on it in general. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was Rampaned. I'll see you guys next time.